Have you ever thought about how that digital stuff you earn in an app, maybe from playing a game or doing tasks, how that actually becomes something real?
Something you can trade.
Exactly, something with actual value outside the app. How does that digital effort, break free?
Yeah, it's a fascinating question.
And that's pretty much the riddle we're looking at today.
Mm.
We're doing a deep dive into the LitoShi Network Decentralized Exchange. People call it the LitoShi DX.
Mhm.
And we're basing this on a pretty detailed guide that lays out how it works and features, basically gives us a roadmap.
Right. And our mission here really is to get under the hood, to understand the mechanics of how a system like LitoShi converts those in-app mining rewards into, well, actual crypto assets you can use.
Okay.
We'll be looking at the different routes these coins can take, and maybe more importantly, why this specific take on decentralization matters, especially now.
Right. So let's start at the beginning. The LitoShi DX. It's not like a separate website you go to.
No, it's built right in. It's a feature of the LitoShi app itself.
Okay.
And its whole purpose is to let users, trade and swap crypto directly inside that LitoShi ecosystem.
Sounds simple enough, but I guess the devil's in the details.
Always. So the core idea, it starts with users mining these. They call them pre-LitoShi coins.
Pre-LitoShi, okay.
Yeah, and these are mined inside the LitoShi network app. They only exist there initially.
Got it. So earned just by using the app, participating.
Exactly. Purely user participation. Think of them as like raw reward points almost.
Okay.
And the LitoShi Dex, that's the crucial bridge. It's what turns those raw points into something more.
All right, so I've been active. I've mined my pre-LitoShi coins.
Mm-hmm.
What's my next step? Where do I go?
So you head over to the LitoShi Dex section within the app. And that's where you can swap them. Swap those pre-LitoShi coins for any of the other coins listed on the Dex.
And you mentioned this is decentralized. What does that mean in practice here?
Well, the idea is that the trades happen more directly, often using smart contracts, not through some central company holding everything.
All right, so you keep control of your assets during the swap. That's the key part of decentralization, isn't it?
That's the goal, yes. You retain that control.
And what kind of coins can you swap for on this DEX?
It's actually an interesting mix. They have what you'd call internal tokens, ones specific to LitoShi, but also external tokens.
External meaning.
Meaning some of them are already set up on major blockchain platforms. Minter is one they mentioned specifically.
Ah, okay. So some coins are kind of native, others are already linked outwards.
Exactly. Hints at different levels of, let's say, immediate real-world compatibility.
So what are the specific coins available right now?
According to the guide, there are 5 you can trade for on the LitoShi DX.
Okay.
You've got the LitoShi coin itself, which is their main one, then Mondula coin, Apsin coin, Muff coin, and also Doge2 coin.
Doge2. Interesting name. Okay, 5 options.
Yeah, a decent little lineup to start with once you have those pre-LitoShi rewards.
So let's break those down. The first big option seems to be converting into the main LitoShi coin.
Correct. You can swap your pre-LitoShi directly for the main LitoShi coin.
And what's the deal with this main coin? Why aim for that one?
Well, this is a really key step towards that external value we talked about.
Okay.
The main LitoShi coin isn't just staying in the app. The plan is it will soon be officially launched onto the Minter blockchain.
Ah, so that's the gateway for the main coin.
Precisely. That gives it significant potential outside the LitoShi app walls.
Right.
And they've set a total supply 5 million coins. Once it's live on Minter, it'll be tradable on the Minter BIP exchange too. Opens up the market for it.
Okay, that makes sense for the main coin. But what about those others? You mentioned Mondula, Apsin, Muff coin. What's their story? Are they different?
They are, and this is where it gets potentially really powerful for users.
How so?
These 3, Mondula, Apsin, and Muko, they're not waiting to launch. They are already deployed on the Minter blockchain.
Oh, okay. So they're live right now on Minter.
Yes, and listed on the Minter BIP DX. And here's the kicker. On that DX, they're apparently paired with over, get this, 1,850 other cryptocurrencies.
Wow, okay. 1,800 plus.
Right. So think what that means. You swap for, say, Mondula coin inside the LitoShi DX. Then you can send those Mondula coins out to the Minter blockchain.
And trade them?
And trade them freely on the global market for potentially thousands of other assets. It completely changes the game from just being an in-app reward.
That really does bridge the gap, doesn't it? From app effort to genuine crypto utility.
Absolutely. It turns that participation into a globally tradable resource.
That sounds fantastic. Almost seamless. But are there any, potential hiccups,
Right.
any challenges people should watch out for when they make that jump, moving from the app DX to a big public blockchain like Minter?
That's a really practical question. Yeah, I mean, while it's designed to be smooth, you're still dealing with standard blockchain stuff, right?
Like what?
Well, network fees, for one. Transaction times can vary. And you absolutely have to be careful with wallet addresses sending to the wrong place. Well, not good.
Right, usual crypto precautions.
Exactly. You're moving from LitoShi's environment, which is somewhat controlled, to the completely open, decentralized world. So yeah, knowing those basics is pretty important. Don't just click send without double checking.
Good advice. Okay, so that covers the main coin and the Minter linked ones. But you mentioned a fifth, Doge2 coin.
Ah, yes, Dobe.
You said it was exclusive to the LitoShi app. How does that one work then if it's not going to Minter like the others?
Right, that's the crucial difference. Doge2 won't be listed externally on Minter, according to the guide.
So it stays in the app?
Or, no, you can still withdraw it. Users can take their Doge2 coin out.
Okay, then what?
They can swap it for other crypto, but they'd need to use centralized exchanges that decide to support it.
Ah, so it relies on traditional exchanges, not a DX like Minter BIP.
Exactly. Which, makes you wonder, why set it up that way? Why have some coins hitting a decentralized exchange and this one needing a centralized one?
Yeah, that is an interesting split. What could that signal about their strategy? Or maybe about Doge2 itself? Different levels of utility, maybe?
Could be several things. Maybe different development timelines. Maybe they're targeting specific user groups who already use certain centralized exchanges. Perhaps liquidity is easier to build there initially for a coin like that.
Makes sense.
But what it really highlights is that even within one ecosystem, not all crypto assets offer the same kind of decentralization or external reach.
Right.
Users really need to understand those differences. It's not all the same pathway to real-world value. There are nuances.
That's a critical point. It's a multi-layered approach to utility, really.
Definitely. You need to know what you're swapping for and what its specific path outwards actually looks like.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up, connect the dots. The LitoShi Dex is essentially this user-friendly tool inside the app. It's the place you go to swap crypto. And it all starts with earning those pre-LitoShi coins through mining, through participation.
Correct. And then you swap them within the DX.
So what's the big takeaway here? So what?
The bottom line is the LitoShi DX is designed to empower users.
Sure.
To let you turn that effort inside the app, those mining rewards, into actual usable crypto assets outside the app.
Okay.
For many of those assets, it paves the way towards, full decentralization via Minter. And for all of them, it aims for real-world utility in some form.
So it's about making participation genuinely valuable, tangible.
Exactly. Transforming digital effort into something you can actually use elsewhere.
So to sum it all up then, LitoShi DX is that vital bridge. It takes your in-app activity and gives it a path, actually multiple paths, to the wider crypto market.
Yeah.
Through structured steps, specific coins, different routes, offering users real choices for their digital earnings.
Nicely put. And maybe just to leave our listeners with something to chew on.
Yeah.
If we zoom out,
Yeah.
what does a model like LitoShi's really suggest about where digital economies might be heading? This idea that value created inside apps, maybe even games or social platforms, can just flow out seamlessly into the broader crypto world.
Right, breaking down those walls.
What does that do to our ideas of ownership or utility, especially when so much of our time is spent earning these kinds of digital rewards?
That's a deep question. The line between in-app value and real-world value getting blurrier.
Definitely something to think about. What does digital ownership truly mean when it can move like this?